The universe is a pretty huge place, like 91 billion light years across. So think of the infinitesimal chance of us ever stumbling across alien life in this vast universe. Then think how small are the odds that alien life would be humanoid in shape. So 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head on top, and not like an Elcor or something. Once you're imagining that small possibility, think about how astronomically improbable it is that they would look exactly like a sexy human lady, only with different coloured skin.
Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
Here are the alien races that look like beautiful human women by amazing coincidence. Spoilers ahead for...
As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
One of the fundamental joys of Mass Effect is furthering galactic diplomacy by romancing your way through as many alien races as possible. And if your Commander Shepard is a man attracted to women, then boy are you in luck. There's an entire alien race who, by a staggering stroke of luck, look like beautiful blue human women.
Does this not seem rather strange?
Just weird enough to look alien, but not weird enough that you don't want to cuddle them. Classic.
Why do I feel so close to you?
Meanwhile, straight femsheps hoping for a little extraterrestrial nookie get, walking scab Garrus, who has a lovely personality, and bipedal reptile Thane, who dresses really well.
Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth.
So that's how Caden Alenko gets any action at all.
Oi, you leave Caden out of this.
Asari don't even have separate genders, they're monogendered, so it's an even bigger surprise that they look so much like human women. All those obvious female characteristics, but no male ones. Well, we have a theory. Those things on the back of their heads? Just a crown of dicks.
Side-scrolling shooter Sigma Star Saga on the Game Boy Advance introduced us to romanceable character Saimi. Yes, romanceable characters in a side-scrolling shooter. What's your excuse, Football Manager? Beautiful human woman-shaped Saimi is a member of the proud, intelligent race, the Krill, which I'm pretty sure is what whales eat. The monsters. The Krill are locked in galactic war with humans, and Saimi is an elite pilot in the invading force, at least until handsome human pilot Ian Wrecker shows up. Depending on your decisions, you can choose to become romantically entangled with Saimi, and somehow that's when things get really weird. Krill females sprout wings when they're in love, and it's customary for them to give them to whoever sparked those feelings. It's true what they say, you never forget your first time.
Before the events of Redneck Rampage, brothers Leonard and Bubba were enjoying a peaceful existence in their hometown of Hickston, Arkansas, eating pork rinds, drinking moonshine, and conforming to other classic hillbilly stereotypes. Unfortunately, that peace is shattered when aliens arrive and kidnap their prize pig, Bessie. Naturally, it's up to Leonard and Bubba to show the invaders the other sort of southern hospitality. The one where you fire buckshot at them until they leave. But while the male members of the alien race are horrifying monsters with names like Assface, the females are blue-skinned humanoids dressed in dominatrix outfits. Who knew there was a fetish wear store on Alpha Centauri? Kill enough of these so-called vixens and you'll come up against the final boss, who is just a giant dominatrix. She's not even blue. What, are we not even trying anymore? Anyway, there's a perfectly good reason why they look like sexy ladies. If they didn't have boobs, how would they fire their alien bra guns? Think about it.
Our species are almost identical, almost too close a match to be just a coincidence.
Star Control 2, the Urquan Masters, featured the Cyrene race, whose commander Talana was your classic blue-skinned alien woman. She's wearing a little number from Princess Leia's summer wardrobe, and like most suspiciously humanoid alien women on this list, she takes an immediate liking to your handsome human face.
In another time, we might have become good friends, perhaps more. But that's a fantasy, and my job is dealing with reality.
Oh really, that's the outfit you wear for dealing with reality. Play your cards right with Talana and you'll end up in that most romantic of scenarios, a multiple choice choose your own adventure sex scene. Even BioWare hasn't gone that far. Yet. It's a beautiful private moment that, it's later revealed, you've been relating to your grandchildren during story time. Dude, totally inappropriate.
Alpha Niner calling Science Station Hermes. Alpha Niner, this is Science Station Hermes. We 555. Roger Hermes, all cleared. Sector Gamma Delta 4, request clearance for landing.
Proving that even in strategy games where you're mostly looking at tiny pictures of spaceships and spreadsheets, there's still room for gratuitous eye candy. Strategy game Master of Orion 2 introduced the Illyrian race. They're a matriarchal society of warrior women with only female Illyrians allowed to join the military. They also seem super into holding invisible glasses of wine. Don't let their fondness for imaginary booze fool you though. These alien women are formidable fighters and their units receive a 20% boost to both attack and defense. No mom, I chose them because of their damage stats. So yes, if occasional pixelated pictures of space ladies are what it takes to get you through hours of dense, complicated strategy game, then you'll want to choose the Illyrians as your race in Master of Orion 2. Apparently there are some male Illyrians somewhere in the galaxy, but I guess the character artist wasn't super into drawing them. Like those wine glasses. Oh hey, talking of Orion.
Does First Officer Duran know of the captain's betrayal? If she does, I expect she's already challenged and killed Captain Jurlek by now. Honor duels in the Klingon chain of command. So predictable.
You know this whole sexy green-skinned space lady thing is Star Trek's fault, right? Captain Kirk boldly going where no Lothario has gone before? It's fitting then that free-to-play MMO Star Trek Online, which is coming to consoles this year incidentally, features the race of Orions, a culture dominated by beautiful green-skinned ladies who are irresistible to human males and have a voracious sexual appetite. Through a combination of powerful pheromones, skimpy outfits, and saucy dancing, they are able to bend all men to their will. No, this isn't fanfic written by a horny 13-year-old, this is the real thing. I know! In Star Trek Online, if you choose to play as an Orion character, you gain the seduce ability, which confuses your enemies in combat. Careful though, according to Star Trek lore, Orion females' ludicrous pheromone powers only work on males. They just give human women a massive headache. Yeah, them and me both.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's wow, it's really hot in here.
Oh, hello again, Mass Effect. How surprised are we to see you here twice? Zero surprised is how surprised. This time we're talking about the Quarians, a robot-loving race of space scientists who, with their super vulnerable immune systems, are the intergalactic equivalent of the before actor in an infomercial about vitamins.
It's Vas Normandy. Von means one who has a weak bladder, which feels appropriate right about now.
At first glance, Quarians look pretty alien, what with their backwards bowed legs, odd number of fingers and toes, and their expressionless face masks that make them look like the third member of Daft Punk who never gets to be in the music videos.
We have to think of other people, always.
But as we discover when Tally finally gives you a photograph of her without her mask on, she looks a lot like a human. A lot like this human, in fact. Weird that. Seems that under the suits, which are just there to prevent the Quarians from getting sick due to their exceptionally weak immune systems, the Quarians look just like humans, just with different arms and legs. Still, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational scientific reason for Quarians having evolved to facially resemble Earth's top beauty queens, with some lines drawn on them in Photoshop. Wormholes? It's usually wormholes.
I'm having a drink with my boyfriend. My human boyfriend. My father would have hated you.
Alright, those were the alien races that, by amazing coincidence, looked exactly like beautiful human women. But blue, obviously, or green, or occasionally like grey, if they're feeling really bold. Now we have more videos for you to watch. On the one side, we have more videos a bit like this. Can't promise blue alien ladies, although there are a few in there, I'm sure, because they're so prevalent in video games. On the other side, if you'd like to see something a little bit more realistic about space, then Jane made a wonderful video about games that got space right. So watch that if you want a little refreshing burst of reality after all this lunacy. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.